Hey guys. Hi Susie. Hi Empress. Hi Prasad. Hi Siba. How's everyone? Okay, so right now I don't have any donations, so y'all can just post your free questions. I'll just proceed. Hey Ashley. Okay, so spirit message. I'm doing okay. I woke up early. Siba, it still acts up like once in a while. I don't know why, but whatever. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, right, you have dog, which represents divine service. How can you service yourself better? So right now, right, maybe you have been putting like other people's needs before your own needs. So this is a reminder for you to care more about yourself. Try to put yourself first. Do things that you like instead of what other people want you to do. And then you have the tiger, which represents divine timing. Good things come to those who wait. So I feel like this may be with regards to your love life, or maybe like other aspects of your life that you want, like you are expecting an outcome, but you're not really waiting for it to, you're a little anxious and impatient for it to happen. So just try to trust in divine timing. Things will happen at the right time when it's supposed to happen. Yeah, so start to care more about yourself and don't expect outcomes. Hi SGS. Yep, you can ask, just leave your question. Okay, then we have Empress. Will Davis make a move towards me? Okay, let's see what's his upcoming action. No problem, Siba. Okay, Empress, so right, I feel like he has intentions to do so because on the bottom of the deck, right, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles talks about the happy community together, just like getting along well with your friends, your relatives, and the people in your community, and building towards a family together. So yeah, he has intentions for the Ten of Pentacles with you, but I feel like he may not make a move yet because we have the Page of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So the Page of Swords is talking about like someone who keeps trying to get more information. So he may kind of be like spying, trying to see what you're doing, and trying to see whether you are on the same page as him. One part of him wants to take a risk, but he's still a little fearful. Whenever he takes like 3 steps forward, he'll take like 1 step back, that kind of thing, because he's not ready to be 100% vulnerable. But with the Queen of Wands over here, he finds you very attractive. He's very drawn towards you. you stand in your own power and you're just not afraid of what other people say about you, and you're not afraid to be your authentic self. So that is what attracts him towards you. But right now, I feel like he is partially making a move, but it's not really 100% move. Okay, Empress, I hope that helps. Okay, then we have Prasad. Okay, so how will your married life be? Okay. Okay, so Prasad, on the bottom of the deck, right, we have the Nine of Cups. So I feel like your future wife, right, will actually be your wish fulfillment. Someone you have been hoping for, traits of a partner that you have been wishing for. So however you have been envisioning your partner to be like, this future wife will have those traits. And then you will feel very fulfilled and you feel like your wishes have came true. But we have the Page of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So right, I was asking about your married life. The Page of Pentacles is talking about like learning, talking about having patience and trying to figure out what's the right steps to do. So I feel like maybe in the relationship there's a lot of things you all have to learn. Even though there's a strong attraction towards each other, you all still spend individual time like trying to figure things out and figuring out what you want in life. And with the Five of Swords here, there's the tendency to try to prepare for the worst before it happens. Sometimes it's good because you know that maybe something bad is happening and then you are prepared for the rainy day. But it's try not to get into the energy where you're so worried that something will happen and you actually manifest it into existence. Yeah, so I feel like her traits are actually something you have been desiring, but with regards to the married life, right, a lot of learning is still required and you have to try not to be pessimistic about it. Okay, Prasad, I hope that helps. Okay, then we have Moon Lover. Message from your spirit guide. Okay, so Moon Lover, on the bottom of the deck, you have embraced your inner divine goddess. So I feel like this is asking you to like, don't be afraid to show who you truly are. Maybe there are occasions where like, when you're surrounded with your friends and then you try to be a certain type of personality when that is not who you truly are, because you're afraid they will not accept you for who you are. Yeah, so don't be afraid to show your inner self. Don't be afraid to be your authentic self. Yeah, because we have people, don't be afraid to stand out. So maybe there are things you want to do, ideas you want to express, and like just the way you are, you're kind of afraid to like let people know that, oh, this is the person you are, or you're afraid that the moment your ideas are different, people will not accept you. So don't be afraid to embrace your inner self. Don't be afraid to stand out. As long as you know that as long as you know that you have good intentions and like that is what you really want to do, then you can just proceed towards it. Okay, Moon Lover, I hope that helps. Okay, then we have SJS. What is his current feelings towards me? MS. Okay. No problem, Moon Lover. Hey, Mustafa. Okay, so SJS, I'm not sure if this is a person you're currently in contact with or is no longer in communication. But because on the bottom of the deck, right, we have the World. So the World always talks about closing the cycle, talks about the feeling of completion. So like one part of him feels like maybe the connection has like reached its end and like he's grateful for the experience, but he's ready to move on to the next chapter of his life. Yeah, because we have the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords always talks about like a message out of the blue, rushing in regardless the obstacles, regardless the challenges, and not being afraid to push forward. But with the Eight of Swords over here, despite him feeling like he wants to rush in, he wants to get things going again, he feels like there are things he can't communicate, things that he wants to do but he does not have control over. Actually, all of these, right, are just like his mental thoughts. He's just being in his mental prison, but he just feels very trapped by it, and it's making it hard for him to take action, even though he feels like he wants to. Okay, SJS, I hope that helps. Then we have Ashley. How is your search boyfriend feeling about you? And oh, okay, no problem, SJS. Oh yeah, when he said he's sad, right, I think he's really honest about it. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, right, we have the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords talks about being at a crossroads, wanting to pursue something you love, but just feeling very stuck, not knowing if you should move forward or not knowing if you should stay where you are. So maybe right now, because of the long distance, right, one part of him wants to like rush in, give you his all, and like just commit to you fully, but he's afraid that maybe things might not work out as well. So he's just staying where he is right now. As much as he wishes to come forward and do something about it, he's not able to. Then we have the Hierophant and the Ten of Swords. So with the Hierophant, right, he visualizes a commitment with you. He wants to bring things to a higher level with you. Because the Hierophant always talks about a spiritual understanding, knowing what makes you fulfilled, what makes you happy, and knowing which path you should stay on. So right now what he's feeling, right, is that he wants to bring things to a higher level commitment with you. He wants to get things going. But with the Ten of Swords over here, Ten of Swords usually talks about a lot of pain, trying to let go of the the chains of the past and trying to move on to a new cycle. I don't think that both of you had like a bad past together or anything, but this one just shows like a lot of pain that he's dealing with. He's trying to overcome it, but he's still feeling very affected by it. Yeah, so I think the reason why he's very upset, like with the Ten of Swords energy, is because he wants more with you. He wants the full commitment with you, but he doesn't know how to move forward. He feels a little stuck. Okay, Ashley, I hope that helped. And then we have Richa. Current feelings of AP towards you. Oh yeah, he does have feelings for you, but it's just that maybe because of the circumstances, he can't really come forward, and that causes him like a lot of pain and a lot of regret. Maybe he was hoping that he made his move earlier or things like that. No problem, Ashley. Okay, so Richa, on the bottom of the deck, right, we have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles talks about like giving into the relationship, having equal give and take, and seeing where things go. So right now what he's planning, right, is to start investing in a connection and see whether there is equal give and take before he fully invests in. Yeah, because we have the Five of Wands and the Six of Cups. So with the Six of Cups over here, right, if he was a past person, right now he's very nostalgic about what happened between both of you, and he wants to reconnect, he wants to rekindle the love from the past. With the Five of Wands here, the Five of Wands is talking about him thinking that you have a lot of people fighting for your attention. Maybe you have a lot of admirers, a lot of people who like wants to be with you. But right now he's gathering his passion, he's gathering his determination. He wants to move forward towards the goal. He wants to get your attention. He wants to be the one with you. Yeah, so if right now he hasn't contacted you, I feel like he will make his move soon because he's quite nostalgic about the past and he wants to fight for your attention. So maybe he may be a little jealous. That's why he wants to start giving into the connection. Okay, Richa, I hope that helps. Then we have Mustafa, messages from your spirit guide. Oh, okay. So Mustafa, on the bottom of the deck, right, you have the golden unicorn, which represents ascension, awaken your soul's potential. So I feel like right now, right, you are at a stage where you're starting to realize like what you can do, what makes you happy, what makes you fulfilled, and you're aligning with your life path. So stay true to that path, don't divert from it. You're realizing like what you want to do, what you're meant to do, and things like that. And you're starting to see your full potential and what you can do in this lifetime. And then you have the kangaroo, which represents courage. You are being tested, have faith, and stand in your truth. So maybe there are things that requires a lot of courage on your part, a lot of things that requires you to just take that leap of faith. So right now, don't be afraid to try. It's okay to make mistakes because through those mistakes, you will learn more about yourself. You will learn what's the thing to do, what not to do, and things like that. And you will understand yourself better also, like what you like to do. And in future, when you meet the same circumstances, you know how to deal with it. Okay, Mustafa, hope that helps. Okay, Jasvinder, who has feelings towards you? Okay, let's see his personality. Then we see if we can identify who that is. Hey, Brianna. Yeah, you did. No problem, Mustafa. Okay, yeah, I feel like hmm. I think it may be a past person, or if you didn't have a past relationship, there is someone who had a very rough past. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, right, we have the Three of Swords. the Three of Swords usually talks about heart pain, talks about grief, talks about like extreme sadness. So this person, right, have went through the heartbreak and is still feeling those pain, is still quite fresh in his feelings. So like, I'm not sure if it's someone from your past or it's someone who had a very bad past that is still unable to get over that pain, but he has feelings towards you. Yeah, because if it wasn't a past person in your life, right? Like you mentioned, this person is very guarded, very distant. So it may be because of what he experienced in the past. That's why he's acting this way. And then we have the Devil and the High Priestess. So with the High Priestess over here, right? I feel like your intuition already tells you who has feelings towards you. Maybe like when people start to like you or things like that, you'll be able to feel it even if they don't express it. So trust your intuition. Whoever you're thinking about, I think there's a high chance that it is that person. And with the Devil over here, right? The Devil is talking about like a codependent energy and some sort of like toxic attachment that triggers your fears and insecurities. So if this was a past like a past relationship that you have, he still feels very attached to you. Or if this is a new person, right, is someone who tends to have very codependent habits, who tend to rely a lot on the other person's attention to make himself feel worthy and feel loved. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will this person confess his feelings towards Jaswinder? Okay, Jaswinder, we're getting a yes, but it's not a very strong yes. I feel like eventually the person will, but it shouldn't be anytime soon. Or maybe like you will be the one who make the move first, that kind of thing. Yeah, I hope that helps. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, then we have Hi Hayasin. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so Hayasin, on the bottom of the deck, right, we have the sun. Sun always talks about like happy times, talks about spending time together, feeling very fulfilled and feeling very optimistic about the future. So I feel like right now, right, the reason why he's holding back, right, is because he feels like maybe he's not able to give you the level of happiness that you deserve. Even if both of you are happy together, right, he feels like maybe he's not good enough and he wants to be better for you before he brings things to the next level. Yeah, because we have the Four of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Four of Wands, right, is always talking about like building a stable foundation together and going through different milestones of your life with like people who mean something to you. So I feel like right now he's trying to figure out how to build a stable foundation with you, and that has to start with him feeling stable with himself. And maybe right now he doesn't feel as successful. He feels like there are things he still has to accomplish before he invests into a relationship. So he's still holding back. It's not that he has negative feelings towards you or he doesn't like you anymore. It's just that right now he doesn't feel ready. Because with the Eight of Pentacles over here, the Eight of Pentacles talks about focus, talks about putting in the work and effort to make something happen. So I feel like maybe he's still really focusing on his stability before he sees whether he can give his 100% into a relationship and like offer you the best that you deserve. Yeah, so based on the cards, I don't think it's anything towards you. It's just his own stability and wanting to be a stable partner for you. Yeah, so right now he doesn't feel like he's he has that capability, so he's holding back. Okay, Hyacinth, I hope that helps. And then we have maybe. If I move to New York, will I regret it? Okay, let's see how you will feel if you move to New York. Yeah, that's good. No problem, Hyacinth. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Okay, so maybe I feel like, right, you will not regret it by getting very good cards. Oh, yeah, that's great, Hyacinth. I was like, okay, am I saying the name wrongly? Okay, so May, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups talks about you like having a good time with like your friends or like the friends that you make over there, like celebrating together, feeling very fulfilled, feeling very happy together. So right, I asked how will you feel if you move to New York? Getting the Three of Cups is a good sign that you will not regret it. You'll feel very happy, you will make very strong friendships, and you will be happy. And then you have the Tower and the Ten of Cups. So with the Tower over here, right, it's talking about like big unexpected changes and like things that you didn't expect happening, but happening in the way that you didn't see coming. So right, maybe right now you're thinking like, oh, if I move there, I don't really have friends, or I won't be able to adapt, or like maybe you're concerned about your career or like things that you're doing there. This is saying that don't worry, because even though there are changes, even though you have to adapt to these changes, you you will be able to deal with it, because we have the Ten of Cups over here. The Ten of Cups is talking about putting an end to the emotional suffering, emotional hardships, having a good time with the people around you, feeling very fulfilled and enjoying each other's company. So yeah, you have the Three of Cups, you have the Ten of Cups. So I think, right, even if like it gets a little hard, maybe like the place that you are renting or the place you are staying at, like maybe a little costly, or the transport and all, and you're not really adapting well, right? But the people around you will help to support you, will be there for you. You will feel very fulfilled and happy with them. Yeah, so don't worry too much about it. Like whenever you move, obviously there will be changes, there will be things that you have to try to adapt to, but I don't see that it will be in the negative way. Hi Per, yep, I'm doing a random picking, but I should be getting off soon. But I should be able to get to your question. Just post your question, thank you. Guys, I'll be back in a minute. Give me a while. Okay, back. Then we have I love you. Jisha's next actions towards you. Okay, so I love you. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords talks about a period of like rest and rejuvenation and healing from the past, be it the past with you or the past that he had with another party. So right now he's in the period of healing, he's in the period of rest. So maybe he isn't like doing much yet and he isn't expressing much towards you. And then we have the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So with the Ace of Swords, right, the Ace of Swords is talking about him like being very clear about what he wants, wanting to be honest to you, wanting to communicate how he feels. So his next actions towards you, right, is that he will start being honest, he will start to communicate his thoughts and his emotions. Because with the Queen of Cups over here, the Queen of Cups is talking about like facing your insecurities, being very open to express your emotions to the other party, and building a bridge between both parties. So I feel like his next actions, right, is that he will start being honest, he will start communicating how he feels, and he will openly express his emotions to you. And I feel like you will do the same way with him, and it will help to strengthen the relationship. Yeah, so even if now he's like not doing much, don't take it personally because he's still healing, he's still resting, and then he will find the energy to come forward towards you. Hi YouTube user, if you donate, you'll be next. How have you been? Haven't seen you. No problem, I love you. Okay, then we have Riri. Message from your spirit guide. Okay, so Riri, on the bottom of the deck, you have companionship. So when you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the one who you are meant to be with. So I feel like right now, right, if let's say you have a partner or you don't have a partner, you're learning that once you are okay with being alone, then the right person will come towards you. So that's how companionship works. You don't really rely on another person to complete your life, but only when you feel complete and whole with yourself, then that is when you will attract the right person in. And then you have doubt and abundance. So doubt, free me from this prison of doubt. I cast this burden to you. Okay, yeah. So like I feel like you're learning how to like overcome doubts. Like maybe there are certain times where things are a little uncertain, you don't know where things are going, you start to doubt. It's okay to doubt, but try not to bring negativity into the situation. So when you think something doesn't work right, sometimes you think like, oh, is it not going to work forever? Am I doing it right? Am I like not meant to do this thing? Like don't let those doubts get to you. Use those doubts to try to overcome those doubts and use it to find the passion and the drive to move forward. Because you have abundance. So I feel like this is a period where you're starting to learn how to be grateful for what you have. Like because that is when you will manifest more into your life. So only when you're grateful for like what you have, you know, like everything you have is enough. You're manifesting not because of lack, but you're manifesting because you are grateful and that is when more will come towards you. Yeah, so overcome the doubt and learn how to be in a state of abundance. Okay, Vivi, I hope that helps. Okay, then we have YouTube user. Oh, were you busy with school? Yeah, I was wondering where you went. Okay, so Anne and I are not talking anymore. So he blocked you? No problem, Vivi. It was quite a good reading. But YouTube user, why do you keep wanting to go back to someone who keep hurting you? Like, I know you still have love towards him, but is this really the kind of person you want to settle down with? Even if one day he comes around, right? Like, are you sure you won't be affected by what happened in the past? And like, it will just affect the connection, because even if one day, right, he makes up his mind, he changed as a person, he comes forward, one part of you will still keep thinking about like how he has hurt you, and you'll be scared that maybe the same thing will happen again. And I don't think it's very good for you. Yeah, he really has to do something about it, and he can't just keep like testing the waters and just like having one foot in and like not giving his all when you're giving your all. Okay, but let's see how he's feeling towards you, then we'll look at the future of the connection. Yeah, YouTube user, I know, because I also have a similar experience with a Pisces also. Yeah, like I just got a wake up call like last week. Actually not last week, like a few days back. So yeah, I know it's very hard to detach because you have the emotions towards the person, and one part of you is still hoping like, oh, because he used to be this way, and then why why won't he come back the same way? Like there's the possibility that he will come back to me the same way. But right now he's not able to give you what you deserve. And yeah. Hi Fire, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, because you see like how do I say it, right? when you when both of you are in disconnect, he wants to come back, but when he comes back around, he's not giving you 100% also, right? So like I don't know how many times it's going to repeat, and I feel like it's quite tiring for you. I don't know. Yeah, so just kind of focus on other aspects of your life. Like don't how do I say it? Okay, never mind, let me pull the cards first. Okay, so YouTube user, I'm seeing that it's not the end yet. Like things will still get better, but maybe not for now. So like, yeah, right now just don't worry too much about it. Don't like keep thinking about him and keep worrying whether he will come back around or things like that. Hi Moonlight, okay, thank you. I'll get you after YouTube user. Okay, so for his feelings towards you, right? We have the death as the bottom deck energy. But I feel like this is because of what has just happened, because of the things that you told him and then like the blocking and all those things. He feels like maybe the connection has ended, things are not going to start up again. So he has to move forward to a next chapter of his life. First, we have the King of Wands clarified by the strength for his feelings. So with the King of Wands over here, right, he still has a lot of passion towards you. He wants to overcome the challenges, he wants to overcome the difficulties, and be the one who pursues and takes action towards you. But right now with the strength, right, the strength is talking about him like holding back because of his fears, or maybe because of what you said, right? His insecurities were triggered. So right now he feels like, okay, maybe he should hold it back. He shouldn't express much. He should just see like when's the right time to come forward, and he shouldn't make any impulsive actions. Yeah, so I think because of what you said, right? As much as he wishes to rush in, he wants to make things happen again, he's holding back, he's not trying to express much. And then we have the Fool clarified by the Three of Wands. So with the Fool, right, it shows that he feels like there's still a possibility to take a leap of faith in a relationship. He wants to trust that things will go well again, like the connection is being protected, and like he's willing to see where things go. But right now, right, he's just in the Three of Wands energy. The Three of Wands is talking about waiting for your ships to come in, just like seeing what's gonna unfold and not intentionally making anything happen. Yeah, so I think feelings wise, right, because of what you said, I think he wants to show like, oh, he's still genuine towards you, he wants to get things going, and he wants to take a leap and see what happens. But he's holding it back, he's just waiting to monitor the situation and seeing when's the right time to make his move. Hi Chrissy, yep, you can, but I'm doing donations first, then after that I'll proceed with the random picking. Okay, so YouTube user, yeah, of course can. So I asked about the future of your connection. On the bottom of the deck, you have the sun. So the sun always talks about like optimism, talks about like happy times together, and talks about the two of you like spending time happily together. So yeah, it's not an end yet. I think there's still the possibility to reconnect and get things going again. Just that maybe right now is not the right time. Until he makes up his mind, he realizes what he has been doing wrong, then things can get going. Because we have the King of Cups clarified by the Six of Wands. So the King of Cups, right, talks about someone who already knows what he or she wants in love and is ready to get the cycle going again. So even if there has been hurt, even though there has been like hardships, this person knows exactly what he wants. He's able to deal with the issues calmly and like not be too led by emotions, but not be too logical about the situation also. So right now there's no longer a conflict between like this person's thoughts and feelings, and I feel like this one is mostly his energy because he didn't really know that he had emotions and love towards you, but he didn't know that whether he wanted to settle down, he didn't know if it's the right time, and he didn't feel secure and stable in his career. So I feel like with the Six of Wands, right, there will be victory and success in the connection. Whatever you have been hoping for, whatever you have been putting energy towards, you will start to see the result. So yeah, the outcome are getting very good cards actually. So we have the Two of Cups clarified by the Six of Swords. So with the Two of Cups, right, it's talking about a strong soulmate connection where both of you understand each other, both of you have mutual attraction towards each other, and both of you encourage each other to be your best selves. So with the Two of Cups here, it's quite a good sign for the future of the connection. And with the Six of Swords here, it's talking about moving to more calmer shores. So with regards to all the past conflict, with regards to the not being on the same page and things like that, both of you will move to more calmer shores together and try to find a middle ground together. Yeah, so it seems quite good. So I don't think you have to worry too much about it. When he's ready to come back around, he will be authentic. Yeah, I feel like if right now you are the one who reaches out to him and you are the one who try to initiate things, it will not turn out the way you're hoping for. Okay, let's see what he wants to say to you. Okay, so I almost caught you in. You two is on the bottom of the deck. You have I can't stop thinking about you. So he's still thinking a lot about you, and I think because of what you said and because of the situation, he's still thinking about it. He's still thinking about what he can do to make it better. Yeah, because remember in his feelings we had a lot of the passion cards. So he really wants to come forward and see what happens, but he's holding back. You make me feel young. So there's something very light-hearted and very young about the connection that makes him feel like there's the possibility to work something out. I'm sabotaging myself out of fear. I'm running from my feelings. So yeah, that's why he's just like waiting to see what happens and trying to hold back because of the fears that he has. What is affecting our relationship? So yeah, maybe because he's more focused on work or he's trying to find his security and stability in the work aspect, but right now it's hard to get, so it's making it hard for him to invest 100% into a relationship. And I feel a past life connection. So the connection towards you is very strong, the pull towards you is still there. Told him how much he's hurt me and how bad he treated me. Yeah, as in I feel like it's the right thing that you did because he cannot keep taking you for granted and he can't expect you to keep being there for him despite what he has been doing to you. Like it's not fair to you even if you have love towards him. And even if he has emotions towards you, I don't think it's right that he's treating you this way. Okay, let's see. Let's see what you should know about the connection with N. Okay, so YouTube user, on the bottom of the deck, you have intention, simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. So I feel like right now, right, there is the possibility for a good future in the connection, but you must make sure you are not having negative thoughts. Don't keep thinking about whether he's connecting with other girls or things like that, or don't keep thinking about how he's not going to change and he's going to like not contact you ever again, that kind of thing. Like try to set your intentions, how you want him to come towards you, how you want him to change, how you want him to be when both of you are in a relationship, and that is when you will manifest your thoughts into reality. So start to set intentions. Maybe like every time when you think about him, try to make sure that you are not thinking negatively. You are putting positivity into the connection. But it's not asking you to like try to be so dreamy and like just imagine like super good things and just like staying in your dreams or staying in the past. It's just like setting the intentions but not harping on it. Because we have make it God, release the idea of mind. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arise. So like I think this is saying like whenever you start to put like something as yours, so like you're saying like, oh, this is like my relationship with N, and then you will start to think that you have to take responsibility about what's going to happen. You have to make this happen, you have to make that happen, you have to try to control the outcomes. But this is telling you to try to try to free yourself from taking ownership of this and just let things flow, let things happen the way it is supposed to. And that is when you will find your true freedom, and the people who are meant to be in your life or the way he's supposed to come towards you will be the right way. Okay, let me pull one more card for you. Oh, okay. So YouTube user, for your oracle advice, right? You have sharing shame. Sharing shame. I just said it very weirdly. Yeah, so when I share my deepest pain, I give myself permission to be. So this is saying when shame is shared, cycles of victimhood are permitted to heal as you find the courage to speak your truth. Since abuse and neglect can only be perpetuated in silence, it is your willingness to step forward and share your life story that helps transform each wound and inspire others to be set free. Once your shame is shared, you are able to honor yourself with the heightened encouragement, worthiness, and validation that you deserve to receive. So like start to revisit your past traumas, express your inner child, and find self-acceptance. So maybe right now the reason why you're kind of still holding on to the connection is because of some regrets you have with regards to it. Maybe you regret like not treasuring him when you had him, or you want to do things right this time. But these experiences, right, will actually help to benefit the people around you. So don't be afraid to share your story. Don't be afraid to tell people what you have learned. And then only then you can take those lessons and become a better person for yourself. Okay, YouTube user, I hope that helps. Thank you for your donation. Okay, then we have Moonlight. No problem, YouTube user. Okay, thank you for your donation. So you want to ask what is news? News? Feelings for you. Now? Oh my god, I'm so bad with names. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's just call him N. N's feelings for you. He's a Scorpio. Okay. Okay, I think after you, I will not do any more readings already. Okay. Yes, you did. I was supposed to go off in an hour, but then you pop in. Okay, so his feelings towards you, right, are very good. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, you have the lovers. The lovers talks about like a strong love between both of you. He feels a lot of attraction. He feels a lot of emotions towards you. He wants to be with you. He wants to care for you. He wants to spend his life with you. And we have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Ten of Wands. So with the Seven of Wands over here, right, it's talking about him wanting to protect you, wanting to like stand his ground against people who are against the connection. So let's say, right, if let's say if there are people who are saying like, oh, the connection will not work out, or like people who are treating you unfairly, he wants to protect you, he wants to be there for you. Like you can see like in the picture, right, the two animals, like they're sort of fighting, but the fox, is that a fox? Is protecting the people, like the small foxes behind him. Yeah, so he wants to protect you, he wants to protect the connection. So with the Ten of Wands here, even if it's weighing down on him, even though it's quite a huge responsibility for him, he wants to carry the burdens for you. He wants to be there for you. And then we have the Knight of Swords clarified by the Two of Wands. So with the Knight of Swords over here, right, it's always talking about like fast movement and like just wanting to charge in towards your goals. So even if there are challenges, even if there are obstacles, he feels the determination and drive to move forward. He wants to overcome the difficulties and he wants to make his way towards you. The Knight of Swords is someone who always comes up with a plan and knows what to do. And with the Two of Wands over here, right, he's envisioning a future with you and he's thinking about how to put those thoughts into action. So maybe right now, if he hasn't really made a move, he's still like making plans. But if he has really made his move, he's moving towards a future with you. And then you have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Hierophant. So with the Queen of Wands, right, he's very attracted to you. He finds you very charismatic and he likes the way you shine in your own power and you're not really like afraid about what other people say about you and you are not afraid to be your true self. So with the Hierophant over here, he sees his happiness with you, he feels fulfilled with you. No move yet. Yeah, he's making plans. Yeah, so the Hierophant is always talking about a higher level commitment. So he wants to bring things to that level with you. He reached some sort of spiritual understanding that his wish fulfillment is with you and he wants to spend his life with you. Yeah, so it seems quite good. Like he wants like the love is there and it's not like very passion driven. Like you know some people like when they make a move towards you it's very like passion driven, like oh I'm doing this on impulse. I just want to like rush in, but they don't really have a solid goal. But for him he's really planning for the future. He's thinking about commitment, he's thinking about how to come forward towards you in the right way and how to be form of support and a form of support for you. Yeah, Moonlight, you can. Brianna, I'll answer yours after Moonlight. Because you have been missing mine, right? Okay, let's see. Let's see what you should know about the connection with him. And then, yep, you can ask your pendulum question. Oh wait, let's see what he wants to say to you first. No wonder I was thinking I wanted to do something, but I forgot it. No problem, YouTube user. Do you go and rewatch the reading? Hi, Caroline. Okay, so Moonlight on the bottom of the deck. No, not right now. So yeah, like we were saying, right, like he hasn't made a move. It's not because he doesn't want to, because in my deck, right, there's another card that writes no. So that is really like the person doesn't want to come forward. But this one he's just saying that maybe he still needs more time. He's still trying to figure things out. Because we have I'm not myself right now. So he's not usually like that. It's just that maybe he's a little, he's still planning. Our souls are connected. So the connection is very strong towards you. He feels the attraction, he feels the pull. And like even if like I feel like usually this card comes up when the person is finding it hard to resist coming forward towards you. I want a family together. So yeah, he's really planning, he's really thinking about a future. I'm so attracted to you. Then we have I haven't given up on us. But I feel like this is just saying that telling you not to lose hope because he's still trying to figure things out. He still wants to make things work out with you. Okay, then let's see what you should know about the connection. Hi Study. Study currently all the readings are closed. If you want you can catch me next week. I'm on next weekend. Oh, okay, so Moonlight on the bottom of the deck, right? You have true love. Your wholeness and safety lies within, not from a partner. Yeah. So I think right, there is really love between both of you and it's like authentic, it's genuine. And only when you start to feel whole with yourself, without being you are okay with being without a partner. And that is when you attract true love in. So I feel like because maybe you have already done the work, you are already okay with being alone, you are not reliant on a relationship. That is why you have attracted this person into your life and he's coming to you in the right way. So right now just make sure that you are showing the universe that you know what's the right thing to do. You're not like going back to the old habits of wanting a relationship, wanting someone to make you feel fulfilled and things like that. And that is when the relationship will start to grow and move towards your desired outcome. And then you have sanctuary. A sanctuary resides inside you no matter what is happening. Take a deep breath, enter and sit down on the throne of your own heart. So even if right now he's not making a move, even though right now there seems like nothing is happening, just try to find your inner peace. Try to be okay with what's happening. Yeah. Okay, then let's pull one more for you. Oh yeah, let me know what's your pendulum question. Okay, so for your oracle, right, you have receiving elation. So I am born of infinite joy. Okay, so this is saying when elation is received, joy becomes your natural state of being. In elation, you are aligning with the aesthetic nature of the universe to live each moment with renewed passion and purpose. Elation helps you enjoy your human journey as it is right now without projecting your fulfillment onto the anticipation of future pending outcomes. So yeah, just enjoy the moment as it is, enjoy how things are unfolding. Don't try to put too much expectations on the outcome. Just be happy with what's going on right now and things will start becoming better for you. Okay, then let's ask. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will and make a move in spring. In Moonlight, we're getting a no, and it's quite a big no. I think based on his current energy, he doesn't intend to come forward that soon. He still has things he's trying to wait out and see what happens before he decides to come forward. Okay, Moonlight, I hope that helps. Thank you for your donation. No problem, Moonlight. Okay, then I will do Brianna's, then I'm going to head off. When will Rico make? Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will Rico make Brianna his girlfriend within the next 3 months? Within the next 6 months? Okay, so Brianna, just take note that energy is fluid, so timing question sometimes is plus minus. But what we're getting is within the next 6 months. More than 3 months, but less than 6 months, so around that period. Let me pull an oracle for you. Oh, but how will you know that someone did black magic on you? Oh, okay, so you have cultivating courage. So in any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. So when courage is cultivated, you are aware of your choices and able to pinpoint your most inspired options with accuracy and ease. Such options may not always match up with the things you want, but they will always give you the exact experiences you need to further evolve your soul. As you cultivate courage, you are stepping into a new frontier of soul expansion, where life has permission to guide you forward into the fulfillment of your long-awaited destiny. So start to break old habits, deepen your focus, and follow your heart to cultivate courage. Yeah, so if there is something you want to do with regards to the connection, things you are scared to do, try to find that courage, and then you will start to align with the path that you're on. Mm, you had a guy on YouTube do a reading. Oh, okay. I feel like, right, black magic usually will only affect you if you let it affect you. So, right, I think on Rico's end, you can't really control how he feels towards it. But for you, right, if you're afraid that it will affect you, then it will affect you. Am I talking in circles? Yeah, so like just yeah, cultivate courage, don't let it affect you, and just be brave, just continue with your life, continue doing what you want. Don't let this thing get to you. So no matter what spell she do, no matter what thing she do, right, don't try to be courageous. That's why you had a cultivating courage. Oh, it makes sense. Yeah, just be courageous, just continue living your life. Don't let it affect you, and then that is when it won't affect you. It's like how your fears will only affect you if you let it. Okay, I think the part where he can't let her go, even though she keeps hurting him, right? That one is not really about the black magic or about any attachment that is being made. It's more of him like just still having, how do I say, like because he had a past with her, right? So no matter what she do, he's still seeing her with rose-colored glasses. He's still thinking about the possibility of a good connection with her. So that one, I don't feel like it's about spells or things like that. It's more of his personal emotions. Because this is like human habit. Like we tend to be quite attached to people. Then no matter how they hurt us, no matter what they do, it's very hard to let go. So I don't think it's largely because of that. I feel like it's more of his personal thing. Yeah. So just ignore it. Just live your life. Be brave. Just shine in your own light. Don't let it get to you. Hi Ash. Okay. Ash, I'm ending the live already. If you want a free reading, you can catch me next week. I'm so sorry, Brianna. I think I was repeating the same word like 10,000 times. Hey, Brianna, hope that helps. So just around 3 to 6 months, and yeah, don't. No matter what she does, right? Like, okay, let's say someone makes fun of you, then it isn't enjoyable if you don't react back, right? So yeah, just have that mindset in mind. No matter what people do, no matter what they say, as long as you stay true to your path, as long as you know what you're doing is right, nothing will affect you. Ash, I'm going off already. If you want, you can catch me next weekend. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you all next weekend because weekday I have work. No problem, Brianna. Hope things get better. Okay, bye guys.